I came home early with donuts and walked into something I never thought he'd do to me. Kay and I had been together 4 years, since senior year when he asked me to prom with a corny sign and a big smile. After graduation, he got into a college 3 states away, and when he asked me to come with him, I went. We rented a tiny 1-bedroom about 20 minutes from campus and split everything down the middle. We weren't rich, but we had routines. Every Thursday was date night for us. He sent me flowers every couple weeks and acted like he still couldn't believe I picked him. He texted good morning every day and I love you every night, so I trusted him without thinking. Last Thursday, I was stressed at work, and while we brushed our teeth, I said I was craving Chinese food. By lunch, a delivery driver showed up at my office with takeout and extra fortune cookies because he knew I liked reading them out loud. There was a card that said, "Because you deserve good days. Love you always." I smiled, and I decided to surprise him back. I left work early, drove out of my way to his favorite bakery, and bought the maple glazed donuts he always talked about. I pictured him laughing and stealing one right away. When I got to our apartment, his car was in the lot. The place was quiet when I unlocked the door, so I figured he was napping or studying. I set my keys down softly and tiptoed toward the bedroom with the donut box tucked against my chest. Then I heard a laugh. A girl's laugh, sharp and familiar. I froze in the hallway, holding my breath. The bed creaked, and I heard Kay whisper, "Hurry!" My stomach dropped. I pushed the door open. Kay was in our bed, under our sheets, and Ellie was on top of him, tangled in the blanket. Ellie, the same girl he'd known since middle school. The same girl who came to our housewarming and helped me pick curtains. The same girl I called one of my closest friends. The donut box slipped out of my hands. Maple glaze smeared across the hardwood as the lid popped open. For a second, nobody moved. Then they scrambled. Kay shoved Ellie off him and grabbed the blanket like he could hide everything with it. His face went from shock to panic to this annoyed look, like I was the problem for walking in. He started talking fast. Wait, I can explain. This isn't what it looks like." Ellie sat there clutching my sheet to her chest and staring at the floor. I didn't scream. I didn't cry. I just stood there, watching him trip over words that meant nothing. "It just happened," he said. "I swear, it's the first time. She came over and one thing led to another. I don't know what I was thinking. This isn't me." He reached for me and I stepped back. My hands were shaking, but my voice wouldn't come out. I turned to the closet, grabbed a duffel bag, and started shoving clothes inside. He followed me, still talking, still begging. "Please, don't leave. We can talk. I'll do anything. I'll go to therapy." Ellie didn't say sorry. She didn't even look up. I zipped the bag, walked past them, and left without a single word. I drove straight to my friend Sarah's place and asked if I could stay. For days, I barely ate and barely slept. I kept replaying the sound of her laugh and the look on his face. Kay texted nonstop, called over and over, left voicemails begging me to come home. Then he sent pictures of an engagement ring and wrote, "I was going to propose next month. Don't throw away our future over one mistake." Ellie messaged me too, long paragraphs about how she never meant to hurt me and how it wasn't supposed to happen like this. I read everything, saved screenshots, and didn't answer. On day 7, the shock finally turned into a plan. I called my friend Ian and said, "I need help getting my stuff while Kay's at work. Can you bring your truck?" My parents wired me money for a one-way ticket home. Over the next 2 mornings, while Kay was on his shift, Ian and I packed fast and quiet. I didn't take everything, just what was mine and what I could fit. I got my name removed from the lease. I moved my half out of our joint savings. I forwarded my mail to my parents' address the same day. No talk, no closure. No chance for him to pull me back in. This morning, we loaded the last box. 7 cardboard boxes and 2 suitcases. And I stared at our apartment door like it was someone else's life. I walked inside alone, set 1 stale box of maple donuts on the kitchen counter, and wrote a note with steady hands. "You should have just told me you didn't want Chinese food." Then I put my key on top of it, shut the door, and walked straight to Ian's truck outside.